Hello everyone, this is a reading for Pisces. Welcome in Pisces, hope everybody's well. The list of the decks I use are in the description box below, with the exception of this one, which is the Blind Spot, Teal Swan. Those are Oracle cards. Okay, so we'll get started for you Pisces and pull our first card. Number 68. These are sigil cards, so I'll explain sigils because they're super fun. But I do have to look it up because there's no pictures. It's just a sigil. All right. Self-harm. Oh, good Lord. Let's look that one up. We don't need to be doing that. Not at all. Not at all. All right. You have drawn the sigil, self-harm. If you have drawn this sigil, you are currently self-harming. And this self-harming you are engaged in is not benefiting you or anyone else in this situation. Instead, it is keeping you stuck. All right. All right. It's more of a punishment. Self-harm is always a punishment. It's blaming, it's guilting, it's thinking that you can change something by guilting yourself or shaming yourself enough. Yeah, that doesn't work. Try it. Doesn't work. Become aware of how you are harming yourself in this scenario. You may benefit by asking yourself the question, what would someone who loves themselves do? Are you not being loving to yourself enough, Pisces? Stop it. Be loving. Okay. You have time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. All right. Definitely don't do what you've been doing. You need to come out of that. It's time to come out of that. I'm telling you right now, time to come out of that. Because there's probably something better around the corner. Relating. Partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationship. That could be around the corner or it could be something you're working on. But we're going to get some clarification here. I'm just going to do Celtic cross spread for you, Pisces, to see what's going on. If love shows up, great. If it doesn't, which I kind of think it is, because there's relationships right there. Otherwise, there will be, it's more general. So, all right, Pisces. Knight of Wands. Okay. Queen of Cups. Prince of Swords. Nine of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. I'll show you all these in a minute. Eight of Cups. High Priestess, Ace of Cups, oh, very nice ending. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, you're in Queen energy, not necessarily King energy, but that's okay. You do have the Knight of Wands and you have the Prince of Swords. Okay, so you're not coming into your own just yet, Pisces. And the reason you're not coming into your own just yet is because there's some negative self-talk and there is some negative things that you are beating yourself up over something. Time for some forgiveness, which is always very hard to do. Very hard to do, especially when you hit these low points. And that's, everything is a cycle, you know? We have these lows, we have some highs, we have some lows, and that's just life, you know? Stuff gets thrown at us because the universe wants us to learn a bunch of lessons throughout this lifetime. Thank you, universe. Thank you so much. No. But that's kind of what's happening here. You're in a bit of a, it might have been a low point here. But there's a happiness at the end. So it's happiness at the end. So you're in Knight of Wands. You're raring to get out of this. You're like, I'm done. I'm not going to. You could also be moving. You could also be desiring so strongly a change. I'm feeling more desiring so strongly a change that just something has to change. That you want to move ahead. And a lot of people are getting this. I've done 3 readings so far. This is the 3rd reading. And everybody is desiring a change right now and making choices to do so. So it's different to each reading, but there is some sort of, for you, it's a burning desire for something to change. So it could be something you're trying to break, something you're trying to break out of. There's something of that you are just like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of this particular scenario and I need to move into another one, a more healthy one, a better one for me. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we have Queen of Cups. What that could help or hinder you? Well, in this case, it is helping you. She lives entirely in her emotions, though. Sometimes, though, when we live entirely in our emotional body, we need to step out into the physical body. So actually, physicality, some sort of physicality, like walking. I don't know, whatever you like to do. If you're a hiker, you might need to take advantage of that. You're a swimmer, you might need to take advantage of that. And just walking, just getting out, changing your scenery. So there is something here about moving from the emotional body into the more physical body to help you move forward, to move out of whatever paradigm you're currently in, whatever scenario you're stuck in, whatever loop. It's like a loop. I'm getting like just a loop, like old VCR tape. Some of you are really young, probably don't even know what that is. It's okay. Your past, you have the Nine of Swords. Fears, you've locked yourself up in your head, fears that don't exist, that worrying about things that you shouldn't be worrying about, because worrying does nothing for us. It really just doesn't do anything for us. We can worry and worry and worry and worry, and it's not going to change the outcome. It's just going to draw that negativity towards us more. Let's not do that. Let's not do that anymore. Okay, in your subconscious, you have the Prince of Swords here. Another change card. You really want to change. You really want to move forward. You really want to have kind of get your ducks in a row. You do want to move out of this particular spot you're in. You just want to progress. You just want to move. Just get out of it. And that's the direction you're heading. And so you're searching. I think there's more of like searching here, because you have the High Priestess here, and then time to do it differently. Go beyond what you've done before. So there is something here about searching for the next step, searching for the right path, searching for the next answers, the way out. And you'll be looking for that actively. And the answers are going to be coming to you, because the ending is real good here. Okay, so in your conscious reality, the Wheel of Fortune, you might have been stuck in a pattern. You might have been fallen back into something. Something just drug you back in, kind of reeled you back in like a fish. And you're like, no, I don't think I'm doing that anymore. I just don't think I want to do that. I don't want to be stuck in that. And so you're moving ahead and you're pushing the actual wheel forward, changing your fate yourself. You're turning that dial. You're changing that. The Wheel of Fortune is turning for better fortune for you in the future, because you're making it do so. Okay, so you have the Six of Cups in your near future. Oh, happiness. This is a change in direction also. It is a movement into something more pleasing, something more, it's almost a remember when because sometimes when we hark back to the past, which we shouldn't hang out in, because the past is the past, right? Just let go of that. Don't bring that baggage forward. But sometimes when we can take those feelings of the past, something that was good in the past that made us feel good, and we bring it to the future, and you're like, you know what? At one time I felt this, and then you bring it into the future and you think, where can I feel that again? Where can I find that happiness again? Is there a path you can take, a direction you can take that would make you feel good, that would pull you out of whatever scenario you're just going in circles in? So, and you're going to be finding that in the future. You're going to be finding that kind of inkling of hope, of happiness, of loveliness. It could be also a person too, because there are two people here, and for some reason I just keep seeing these two little. It's almost like two little kids or something. Something that makes your heart sing. Could be a soulmate that pleases your inner child. There could be a soulmate that pleases your inner child coming in for you. Now soulmates could be friends, but they could also be romantic as well. So it depends on what you're looking for, what you're trying to manifest here. So, all right, your approach has been the Two of Wands. You've been hitting the spirituality pretty hard to kind of move through whatever you're moving through, and that's okay. This is always my card of spirituality, but it's also a card of a new beginning. It's a card of a spark. And so you've got this little spark. The spark, if it's not here yet, it's going to be coming to you. It's going to be like a little inspiration. You're going to be moving into that. Your environment has been the Eight of Cups. Okay, when will I move on? When am I done? When am I done here? It's really what's happening here. And so you're looking at this woman has like dolphins and stuff down here in the dark depths, and then she's moving up to this bright star with a lovely rainbow on top. And so you're kind of going to be moving through it. This is not, it's a temporary thing. You're going to move past it. You're going to move on. You're going to be going forward. You're going to be going into something better. But not before you take a little stop in the underworld with the High Priestess. This is exploring those dark depths, but this is really just answers. It's just the answers to your questions. So whatever you've got going on that is kind of keeping you blaming yourself, not being so nice to yourself, you're going to be finding the answers there in those dark depths. Why are you doing that? Why? And when you find those answers, you're going to be moving right through it. And so that's kind of what that is. It is following those emotions to its root, to where it is, to where it started. And then once you see it, once you shed light, it's all done. It's over. You know, you shed a light on the situation, and you can more easily move forward into your future. Okay, because the ending, the reason why I say that is because of the Ace of Cups at the end here, Pisces. The Ace of Cups is this fulfillment. It's also a little gift from the universe. It's an emotional fulfillment. You're going to feel some happiness. You're going to feel some completeness. You're going to feel that you're full. Your cups are runneth over. You know, you are going to, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and you're going to be reaching it. And so that's what's happening here. Now you do have the 7th house of relating, though, and that is partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, something coming together. Now you could have been dealing with a person or whatever this soulmate here is. There's a soulmate here. The trouble could have started from the soulmate, and but it's going to be coming together, equilibrium, sharing, justice, and balance. There's going to be a balance ahead of you. So you're going to feel more of a balance. You're going to feel more of a surety in yourself, and you're going to be taking those steps in surety. So you will be going in a direction that makes you feel more secure. It makes you feel more stable. So and also emotionally balanced, which and that's probably what it is when this card, time to do it differently, go beyond what you have done before, right? Move beyond. This is a whole reading of moving beyond. You're just kind of shedding something, and then you're just moving beyond. But you're moving beyond, with not without people. You know, there are people here to help you, and one of them actually is a soulmate. So, and if this reading is resonating for you, then you probably know who that is. If not, they might be coming in for you. So you're not alone, is really what it is. Queen of Wands here. Do you have the Queen and the King? You have the Knight. Not quite yet. Not yet, but you will be finding your Queen or King of Wands. So your counterpart will be coming in for you, probably. So, all right. Thank you, Pisces. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.